This is the Emotional Vocabulary Series by Duenas. Today we will address the emotion of violated. What do you do when your boundaries are crossed and your sense of safety is shaken? Explore the emotion of feeling violated, its impact, its roots, and how to reclaim your sense of self. Introduction. Feeling violated arises when one's personal boundaries, whether physical, emotional, or moral, are crossed, leaving a sense of vulnerability, anger, or disempowerment. This emotion reflects our innate need for safety and autonomy. While violation can be deeply damaging, it also presents an opportunity to strengthen boundaries, rebuild trust, and reclaim personal power. Understanding this emotion helps individuals navigate its impacts constructively, fostering healing and resilience. Definitions. Layman's definition. Feeling violated means experiencing anger, vulnerability, or disempowerment when someone crosses your boundaries without consent. Clinical definition. Violation refers to a psychological state triggered by the breach of personal, emotional, or physical boundaries, often resulting in distress, anger, or mistrust. Perception and expression in everyday contexts. Violation manifests through anger, sadness, or withdrawal and often requires assertive action to address and repair boundaries. Origins. Evolutionary roots. Feelings of violation likely evolved to protect individual safety and autonomy, motivating individuals to address boundary breaches. Cultural dimensions. Cultural norms heavily shape perceptions of violation. Some cultures emphasize individual boundaries, while others prioritize collective norms. Biological mechanisms. Violation activates brain regions like the amygdala and hippocampus, which process emotional responses and encode boundary-related memories. Elevated cortisol levels often accompany this emotion. Effects of violated on psyche. Feelings of violation erode trust and emotional security, often fostering anger, sadness, or hypervigilance. On daily life. This emotion influences habits, such as avoiding certain people or situations, and fosters a need for strengthened boundaries. On family and friends. Violation within relationships creates tension and mistrust, often requiring active repair and communication. In the workplace. In professional settings, violation undermines morale and collaboration, often leading to conflicts or turnover. On freedom. Feeling violated limits personal freedom by fostering fear and mistrust, discouraging vulnerability or connection. Examples. Personal story. An individual feels violated after their personal information is shared without consent, prompting them to set clearer boundaries. Societal behavior. Data breaches and privacy violations often lead to widespread feelings of mistrust and demands for accountability. Historical event. The breach of trust during major political scandals exemplifies the widespread impact of violation. Challenges in mental health. Feelings of violation, particularly when tied to trauma, contribute to PTSD, anxiety, and depression. Unresolved violations often lead to emotional withdrawal or difficulty forming trusting relationships. Management and mitigation. Strategies. Boundary setting. Clearly articulating and enforcing personal boundaries fosters emotional security. Therapy. Trauma-focused therapies help individuals process and recover from violations. Empowerment practices. Building confidence and self-advocacy strengthens resilience. Resources. books on boundary setting and empowerment, counseling services for trauma recovery, support groups for navigating breaches of trust or safety. Conclusion: feeling violated is a deeply unsettling emotion that challenges our sense of safety and autonomy. By addressing its roots and impacts, individuals can rebuild trust, strengthen boundaries, and reclaim their sense of self. Developing emotional intelligence around violation empowers us to transform vulnerability into resilience, fostering healing and growth. This was the emotion of Violated from the Emotional Vocabulary series by Duenas.